This is nice. I was one of the first athletes to speak against police brutality against black people being racially profiled. I was like one of the first to take that chance, and it all started in 2016, and a politician put out a tweet, and it went against like Obama, and it said that he'll do some harm against him. And for me, Obama is like a person that's close to home, a guy that lived in Chicago for a very long time. And I felt like it was my responsibility as equivalent as a political figure and as a public figure to defend that. And no, there can't be any use of violence. And just because you have a disagreement, violence cannot be tolerated. You don't need to harm somebody because you have a disagreement. It's just a conversation that needs to be happening. I lived in a time where I was making money, but I wasn't any different than my peers. They see me driving a Mercedes-Benz and they don't see the face until they see the ID. And for me, it's like I'm in this together and we just have to make a change on racial profiling. I'm a good example on how to recover, and I want people to know that it can be done. So I said that because here I am, 2 ACL injuries, and people take it for granted because they look at my game and they don't see any weaknesses. They don't see that I'm favoring anything. I'm a product, and I'm an example of if you put your mind to it, you can do it and you can return better than ever. This one is, I want to help people without a voice because they can be black, they can be gay, or they can be an immigrant. So you have to speak up for people who don't have a voice. You have to let them know that they don't go unnoticed, because I have relationships where I have an uncle that's gay, and I have relationships of many family members that are immigrants, and they come to a country that they aren't welcomed, and it's like the process is very difficult for them. So I just want to help bridge the gap, because I represent them, and I want to let the world know and let the people around me that they don't mean any harm, and let's make an environment for everybody to be happy, because this is Earth, right? Like, who really owns Earth? No one should own the free country or the free land that we've inherited. And that's just basically what I'm just trying to emphasize, is make a better place, a better world, and we shouldn't try to make rules for people. I love movies. If you can imagine things, you can dream anything. So movies and cinema really takes me to another place. It was great for me growing up because I was very confined to my environment. I didn't go a lot of places. I don't think I left Chicago or my neighborhood that much. But when I turn on the TV, I can imagine things. I can imagine myself going to places and traveling. And no matter what age you are, you can be a kid, you can be an adult. It's never too late to dream, and you can always keep your imagination.
You need somebody.